Looking for an app to replace your basic default iPhone camera? You've got several options and I'll tell you which ones are the best. This episode of AppJudgment is brought to you by GoDaddy. Hello and welcome to AppJudgment Revision 3's mobile phone application review show. I'm Stephanie and today we're looking into options for replacing your iPhone's native camera app. The best things that's happened to iPhone's camera lately is touch focus and video. Our native app can get the job done when taking photos, but there's definitely more to be desired based on the many apps that exist for image enhancement. Some of you simply want a camera that has other basic functions like zoom, taking multiple photos in bursts, level aids, and image stabilization. Duncan Stothers wrote in, "There are many apps in the App Store that claim to be improved camera apps, but there are hundreds to choose from, and I was wondering if you could check out some and find the best." Duncan listed some possible apps to do the job, which included SnapSure, Camera Genius, and Camera Plus Pro. These apps aren't strangers to the app market and have been quite reputable, so I thought we'd share our findings. First up is SnapSure, a widely covered app seen in Gizmodo, Macworld, and the New York Times. The first thing I noticed is that you can tap anywhere on the screen to take a photo. This is an attractive feature for those who intend on taking self-portraits for your Facebook page. You can also take a single photo or a burst of 3 photos, which then save into a local queue of sorts within the app. This queue can be accessed by touching a corner of your screen and drag to see options for sharing via email, social networks, or deleting. Press Save right here to put SnapSure photos in your camera roll. I should note that saving does take some time and there's no indicator of progress or confirmation of the save aside from the queue number decreasing. Other features of SnapSure include resolution preference, touch focus, and simple color settings such as black and white, sepia, or inverted colors. But most notable is the zoom feature. This is exciting because it is clearly something missing from the native iPhone app. The example on SnapSure's iTunes storefront looks great, and SnapSure does nicely with the zoom. This was deceiving at first because the preview looks super blurry. SnapSure says photos can be magnified up to 4 times according to the iTunes preview, but you won't know how good or bad the image really is until you check out the full-size image in your camera roll. The more you zoom, the more careful you have to be about moving the lens, since movement will create blur. This shouldn't be surprising given the digital zoom, which enlarges existing pixels. Sometimes the image were a little bit grainy for my taste. SnapSure has a touch zone, which should help, but I didn't find it to make a huge difference. But Camera Genius does have an effective feature to keep your images clear. Check out the anti-shake feature. Pair this with the zoom and you get a pretty decent photo. Camera Genius also has a timer in case you've propped up your iPhone and want to be in a shot with your friends. You can also show the date and timestamp on your image along with city-based locations on that watermark. This may or may not be useful depending on how much you care about metadata. Another unique feature of Camera Genius is the ability to capture photos by sound. You can truly capture the moment when your subject yells, "Cheese!" That worked. All other features are comparable to SnapSure, such as the whole screen being the capture button, basic sharing guides for straight photos, and burst mode. We have another contender that might level up the competition. Will Camera Plus Pro come out on top? Find out after a word from our sponsor.
And if you want to make an impact online, GoDaddy.com has everything you need. .com names as low as $1.99, plus world-class hosting, fast and easy website builders, and much, much more. Web hosting from GoDaddy.com includes 99.9% uptime, 24/7 support, and free access to the hosting connection. The place to install over 30 free applications sure to help you get the most from your hosting plan and website. And especially for all you AppJudgment fans, using the code JUDGE8 gets you 10% off your order. Also be sure to check out revision3.com/GoDaddy for all the AppJudgment GoDaddy deals and codes.
Take the best features from Camera Genius and SnapSure, then add some new forward-thinking features, and you get Camera Plus Pro. At the time of this review, Camera Plus Pro is the same price as the other 2 previous apps, and this app gives you additional features that are really useful. First, you can edit existing images in Camera Plus Pro's local quick roll or even from your iPhone's native camera roll. Add flash simulation, crop to any size, fixed saturation, contrast, soft focus, copyright watermark, or you can apply fancy preset filters. But this gets better. Camera Plus Pro allows you to add tags to your photos, and you can search within the app to quickly find images with those tags. This is nice because you're otherwise searching through a sea of thumbnails. And finally, when you share photos to Facebook or Twitter, you can also take advantage of Camera Plus Pro's geotagging capabilities. The zoom is nicely comparable to Camera Genius with its anti-shake setting, and I think we're in good shape for an iPhone camera replacement with these shots. But what if you don't want to pay for a new camera? There's a free camera app from GorillaCam, and these are the same folks who gave you that flexible tripod we all love so much. Just updated recently in the iTunes Store, the newest version of Gorilla Cam includes comparable features to the other apps we reviewed today. This app has tap to focus for the iPhone 3GS and resolution preferences to manage speed. Like the other apps, Gorilla Cam includes a zoom feature, but it works extra well with the anti-shake setting and the unique bubble level. Gorilla Cam offers basic camera features that the native iPhone app doesn't have, such as a timer, rapid-fire shooting, and a big button, but there's also small differences that are pretty cool. The images auto-save in the background so you can keep snapping away without having the app idle. You'll also get a time-lapse shoot setting, though it won't make a movie for you like those other dedicated time-lapse apps. Sharing features only include emailing, and there are no post-shoot image editing capabilities, but I think that we can let that slide as the images look pretty decent in the end, and that's the goal. Now let's take a look back at the 4 apps reviewed on this episode. If you're still thinking about downloading SnapSure, the app is nice and easy to use after reading the lengthy instructions, but be warned that your burst shots are limited and saving photos is slow since you have to delete them one by one. I personally recommend to hold out and don't download SnapSure. As for Camera Genius, if you don't care about geotagging, editing photos, and enjoy capturing photos by sound, this is the app for you. But for me, I'd recommend to not download Camera Genius and instead consider Camera Plus Pro because you get the added features of editing, tagging, and geotagging, which are bundled with everything SnapSure and Camera Genius have to offer. There are tons of features, and this trumps previous apps. You're in for a bonus with Camera Plus Pro. The developers showed off a significant update to the app that includes video support during Macworld, and this feature has just arrived in the iTunes App Store. Download Camera Plus Pro. Gorilla Cam is a small app that has a lot of punch, not to mention that the price is right. You won't get social network sharing and editing capabilities, but the rest of the features are strong enough for me to recommend that you download Gorilla Cam for the iPhone. My name is Stephanie, and I hope you've enjoyed hearing about the best options for an alternate to your iPhone's native camera app. If you have any feedback for me, hit me up on Twitter @Marilee, and we always welcome you to give us your 2 cents through the AppJudgment Facebook fan page, our Twitter, YouTube channel, or our home on revision3.com where you can also subscribe. Thanks for watching.